Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Shreeya, and in today's video I'm going to talk about some of the Insight makeup products that I recently received from the brand. This is the box that they sent me, and they have sent me around 7 products in here. So I'm going to show you guys what I've received in the box, and I'm going to do my full face of makeup using these products. Insight is a very affordable brand, if you guys didn't know, and their products are very affordable and actually very good in my opinion that I've used other products. They are really good, so I'm going to test these products out today with you guys and let you guys know what I think about them. This is not a sponsored video, but I did receive these products in PR, so I just want to let you guys know about that. And now without further ado, let's come with today's video. So this is the box that they have sent me, and in here we have 7 products in total. I think here we have everything that we will need to cover a full face of makeup. We have a primer, foundation, concealer palette, which also has contour color. Then we have a contour stick, orange color corrector. Then we have a contour stick, contour and highlighter stick. We have a lipstick, we have a makeup fixer, and we also have a liner over here. The only 2 things that we are missing in this kit, I think, are blush and eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to start and use some other brands for those 2 things. But apart from that, the full face will be done using Insight Cosmetics. Let's start with the primer first. This is the Insight Makeup Essential Primer 3-in-1, primes, protects and moisturizes. So that's good. They claim that it primes as well as moisturizes your skin, and it's oil free. So let's see how it works. I think it's going to be like a silicone primer. I'm going to take just very tiny bit of it on my finger. Okay, and I'm just going to start applying this on my face where I have pores and texture. Okay, instantly I can see the blurring effect happening. It's definitely blurring. I'm not sure about the moisturization part because it has silicone in it, but apart from that, it's really good at blurring your pores. Also, I'm filming in natural light today because I want you guys to see the colors really well on me. So that's why I'm filming in natural light, and I really hope that you guys like it as well. If you don't, then let me know, because that way I can just go back to my artificial light filming setup. Next up, we are going to use this Insight Pro Concealer Palette. This is how it looks like. I'm going to actually use one shade to hide my pigmentation and dark circles, and one I will use later, like a yellowish one. I'll use the lighter one. I'll use it later for my highlighting, but for now, I'm just going to use a darker one to hide my dark circles. So I'm going to mix 2 shades for hiding my dark circle, because I feel this one is a little too dark and this is a little too peach. So I think I'm going to mix these both and just get customized color. I really love that the palette has actually colors that you can actually use and work with. Okay, so I'm just going to apply these on my under eye. Consistency of this palette looks very creamy, like it feels like it has a very creamy consistency. So if you have oily skin, I'm not sure how it will work for you, but if you have dry skin and if you have dry under eyes, which I do, I think it might work. Okay, I'm going to apply it on my dark, like my pigmentation over the mouth as well. I'm also going to apply this concealer on my dark spots here to see how well it covers the pigmentation, like acne scars. This way you will not need to use a lot of foundation, because your face is already getting like flawless with the help of concealer itself. If you're anywhere near my skin tone, or maybe lighter or darker than me, you can definitely use this. I think for light to medium skin tone, this palette will work really well. Now I'm just going to use a sponge on one side to see how this blends with a sponge, and other side I'll blend with a brush, okay, concealer brush. So I'm going to use this sponge on my left side. So even with the sponge, I'm getting a really good coverage. If you can see, my dark circles are really like gone. If you compare that to this side, you can definitely see darkness around my eyes, but on this side there is none left anymore. Now let's use the concealer brush on this side, which is my right side. I'm just buffing this brush in under my eye. It goes without saying that brush will actually give you better coverage, because it's not going to soak up a lot of product, but even with the sponge, I think I got a really good coverage. The coverage is a little high, so it could look a little cakey, so you need to apply a little less amount. Okay, so I'm going to blend the concealer around my mouth as well. This is how my face looks like when I use these 2 shades right here. it covered up my majority of my flaws, so I won't have to use a lot of foundation. For foundation, we have this ultra thin second skin longwear foundation. This is what it looks like. It comes with a dropper applicator, and I'm in the shade 04 Warm Nude. I've taken the foundation on the back of my hand. As you can see, it has a very runny consistency, so I think it's going to be very creamy. I've taken the product on my sponge and I'm just going to start applying it on my face. Because our face already had concealer on, I will not be needing a lot of foundation. So I'm just focusing it on the areas where I feel there's still a little bit of unevenness. So this is how the makeup looks like with the foundation on. As you can see, it gave me a very skin-like finish. It's like very sheer to medium coverage. It's not high coverage at all. This foundation has a very dewy finish as well. I think it's giving my face that glow. I'm going to use this Cuffs and Lashes F13 brush. That's how it looks like. Okay, I'm just going to start applying this foundation on my face first. I'm already expecting that I'll get a better coverage with the brush, so now let's see. I'm just going to start stamping in the brush. The foundation is literally melting into my skin like it's my own skin, and it's not like clinging to my dry patches. It's definitely sweat proof because I'm sweating like crazy right now and it's still not melting. Next, I'm going to use the Insight Duo 2-in-1 stick, which has a contour / conceal and highlighter on one side. The contour is basically a cool tone brown color and it's actually a contour shade, so I'm really excited to use it now on my face. I'm just going to apply it in the areas where I would usually contour. Okay, that is very creamy. I'm also going to apply this very tiny bit around my nose. For blending my contour, I'm going to use this flat brush. Okay, I'm just going to start buffing this in my skin. With that blended out really nicely. I just feel the foundation shade as like it's dark, so that's why this contour shade is not showing up that well on my skin. But apart from that, it's blending out really well. And if I were to use a foundation shade of my color, this contour shade would definitely show up really well. This is how the contour looks like. I'm also going to use the highlighter stick. Okay, I'm just going to apply this directly on my face right here. Oh, I think that's going to be a very pretty color. Start blending this with my finger. So that gave a really pretty natural shine. I'm going to take a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. Okay, if you apply it directly with your finger, I think it applies much better than applying it on your face first. I'm going to highlight my under eyes using the lighter shade from the concealer palette, this one right here. Okay, I'm just going to take it on my concealer brush and apply it right there. Okay, I should have applied less because I feel this is really good. For powder, I have two products from Insight and I actually purchased them myself. The first one is this banana loose powder. This is not actually sweat proof powder, so I'm just going to use for my under eye today. And then we have the Insight Makeup Essential Flawless Finish Setting Powder. This is how it looks like. I really love the packaging of this powder. Like, just look at this. This is how you open it, okay? This is how you open it. Okay, there's your sponge right there. And then you get this plastic thing that you can remove, and there's a powder right there. Okay, so this is how it looks like. The shade of this powder is actually, again, a little dark for me, so I am just going to use this over my face, and I'm going to use this loose powder under my eyes now. First, I'll just set my whole face using the Flawless Finish powder, and this is in the shade MN20. This is how it looks like. I'm just going to dip my brush in this powder like this. I'm using a very fluffy brush so that I don't get any more coverage. Okay, and I'm just going to start setting my whole face. I have used this powder before and I actually quite like it. It's really good for setting the face. I'm actually going to set my whole face because I don't want the makeup to move. This powder is really good if you're looking for a powder that will give you coverage as well as something that will, set your face. So I really love this powder. I'm going to use this powder now on my under eyes, and I'm going to use a brush that is tapered like this. This is a really good brightening powder but not really sweat proof, so you might reconsider using it all over your face. I'm going to go off camera, apply my brows, eyeshadow, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back with my eye makeup and brows on. I'm going to start with applying my liner. Now this is the Insight Liner Express Liner, I guess. And this is a liquid pen liner, so I'm just going to start applying this. Okay, so that's a very nice wing, and this liner is not as shiny as I thought it would be, because usually pen liners are very shiny, but this liner is really good. So that's it for the liner. I actually don't like using pen liners, but this one actually worked really well. If you can see, it's not very shiny. It looks kind of matte but not completely matte, and I actually like it, so I think I'm going to keep using this in the future as well. And for lipstick, I'm using the non-transfer lip color by Insight. This is what it looks like. I actually have one more shade which is Joyful, and I really love that shade. It's like a very brown nutty color, light brown nutty color, and this is 11 Coffee Command, which is like a brown color. So I'm going to start applying this on my lips now. So this is how the lip color looks like. I really love it. Honestly, it's like a very beautiful, not very dark brown, but like medium to dark kind of brown color, and I really love it. The formula of this lipstick is very lightweight, very, what do you say, not very thick. It's very thin in consistency and very lightweight, and it does feel drying after some time, like after 4 or 5 hours, but till then it feels really well, and I think the color payoff is really well as well. The last step of today's makeup is our setting spray. This is what I'm going to use. This is the Insight Makeup Fixer Spray. This is how it looks like. I'm just going to start spraying this on my face. Till the time this setting spray dries out, I'm going to go off camera, change my clothes, wear some jewelry, and be right back. Hi guys, so I'm back, and this is how my makeup looks like. It's actually hard to believe that I did my makeup using such affordable products, and still my makeup is looking so good. It's looking so glam. I really love it, and let me know if in the comments down below if you guys have any questions about any of these products. I would be happy to answer them. Please ignore the eye situation happening over here, like the inner corner. I kind of scratched my both eyes because I was feeling itchy there, and I kind of smudged my liner, so don't mind that. But apart from that, I'm going to do a transfer test for you guys, and this is my tissue. Okay, it has no makeup on it. I'm just going to dab it on my face to see if the makeup transfers. Okay, so there is no makeup transfer on my tissue, like if you can see. So I mean, this makeup will last through a, like a very hot day. It will stay through. So I'm really happy to see that such an affordable Indian makeup brand has launched such amazing products, and I'm so happy I got a chance to use all of these products. I really think that if you guys are someone who's on budget, you can definitely invest in the Insight makeup products. They are actually very good quality. So that's it for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please don't forget to like this video, comment down below what do you guys think about this look, like this entire look. I actually really love it. Let me know what you guys think as well, and I'm going to take a leave for now, and I really hope to see you guys on the next one. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.